right, man. I seen this, man, and apparently LeBron unfollowed Kendrick Perkins, and didn't know why. Now, I agree with some things Kendrick Perkins say as a standpoint from a man to man and how to handle situations, but I also understand LeBron as well too, where I don't owe a ninja an explanation. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand both school of thoughts because I didn't like niggas and did whole ass shit to me, but I don't need to. You don't need to explain it to me. You feel me? I don't really care. You did what you did, and it's different because he said something, but we don't know if he did nothing. You did what you did. So I mean, I don't really need to hear nothing from you. I don't need. I'm past the point putting hands on ninjas, shoot ninjas, and man, past that. I'm gonna bounce back quicker than the dribble. And you live your life. You stay over there. I stay over there. That's where I'm at with. I'm not arguing with nobody no more, bro. Because it don't make sense. Once a nigga violates you or a person violates you, they violate you. Whatever that may be, verbally, physically, financially. But let's get what he had to say.
Imagine unfollowing me on Twitter, but you still gotta wake up and watch me on TV every day because I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. That's number one. Number two, I think LeBron.
I don't know about that. I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. LeBron gonna have this ninja fired. You know how much power he got in the media. This nigga gonna be on the Perk podcast. Perk, you might as well start your podcast right now, brother. You might as well go, start your podcast. He gonna get your ass fired. Black people known for doing shit like that.
James got sensitive over the last couple weeks because I've been calling him out or have to speak on certain things that he may disagree with, like the firing of Darvin Ham or the coaching search for the Lakers, or even having to touch on the Bronny James situation when it comes down to dealing with the draft. At the end of the day, everyone on this television, including USA, because you and I over the last 3 years, and Molly, you could contest to this, we have been going back and forth, and name me somebody, probably other than Shannon, that has been coming on here lobbying and defending for LeBron James like I have been on the basketball side of things.
That's totally true.
And a few times that I disagree with you, you get in your feelings, and you don't pick up the phone and hit me up or send me a text. And you know the disappointing part about it is that I get a call or text from Rich Paul. Bron, I've been knowing you since 1999, brother. We played AAU basketball together. We played against each other in AAU basketball. We played in the McDonald's All-American game together. We was in the same draft. Like, you have my phone number. Like, if you had a problem with anything I said, and we could have picked up the phone
and that's kind of what I was saying as far as man to man, and you could pick up the phone and you can holler at me.
had a conversation. But instead, you took to the pub. You knew the world was going to see it eventually that you unfollowed me because they have all these stalkers that have their stuff on alert that I don't know how, like, we're living in weird times. No, seriously. Ain't that crazy that you can unfollow somebody and it sends an alert to somebody to let the world know that you unfollowed them? We're living in weird times at the moment.
And I agree with him on that. We living in weird times. I don't know if the people did. I mean, it's crazy that people on the internet, really researched and seen LeBron wasn't following Kendrick Perkins, and we all know that's the new way to tarnish and break up relationships. I mean, people don't even get into verbal spats in the schoolyard no more. Real talk. We don't even see people get into verbal spats in the schoolyard no more. They unfollowing each other, and that's what it is. We have become social hermits in a lot of different ways, and a lot of these kids are not knowing how to socialize. And I've seen it with people I dealt with, and their kids having problems being social and all that. When you're social, that go a long way. When people don't talk about that being a quality trait or it's a skill set. Socially, you could talk your way into a job that you're not qualified for. Socially, you could talk your way into bed with a woman that you're not qualified for. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it a B. Socially open up so many different doors, and now a lot of our children, a lot of these kids ain't social. It's scary. But at the end of the day, they just did this. It became news, and they talk about what's popular, especially anything they can fit LeBron into the agenda. Um, they gonna fit him into the agenda. And like I said before, hey, you know, hey, do what you got to do. This would bring the ratings in. That's what they care about. They don't care about who compromised to. They don't talk about compromising they blackness or compromising this. And do LeBron owe him anything? And that's why I kind of say I understand, but I really understand if that make any sense. Because I definitely understand from the standpoint as a man, dude. I just ain't no point you tell people something, and then they violate you again. And Perk should have the ability to criticize LeBron. And if it was about his son not being NBA ready, we all know he don't belong in the NBA. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. We all know he don't belong in the NBA. He not ready to be in the NBA, but I'm cool with it because it's a lot of guys in the NBA who got jobs because who they daddies is, who they uncles is. So I have no issue with LeBron, getting Bronny a spot. I see it. That's how corporate America work. Is who you with. Where you from? That used to be a little jit song back in Detroit. Where you from? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it boiled down to. It's all about who you know. So I definitely have no issue with that. And if he says something, I mean, people get mad all the time. I'm gonna say what I say, and if I don't feel like I was being disrespectful, I ain't about to apologize, flat out. So, to me, what's kind of crazy is the producers like, let's implement this into the show. They want to fit LeBron somehow, some way. If LeBron really want to feel greasy, he can get Perk up out of there. Now, should he call Perk? And maybe he didn't want to feel like he checking Perk or feel like he trying to micromanage Perk or whatever like that. I mean, shit, it is what it is. Maybe he feel that way. But he's like, damn, you got my phone. And then apparently he said he had Rich Paul call him. So you have Rich Paul call him and try to check him. And my whole thing is this, dog. Hey, you can make. I agree with Perk on it. You can make the phone call. These dudes get this money and this status, and they become arrogant. They be think they above criticism, and they really be butthurt. LeBron, of course, as good as he is, of course he gonna be arrogant. Of course he gonna be arrogant. I expect nothing less. Of course he gonna be arrogant. Not surprised. That's pretty much how he supposed to be. You got all that success, but a lot of these dudes really be butthurt. What make people really, really angry and upset is when you tell the truth. This is why I just don't feel like I'll be on a lot of people the truth. I just rather not say nothing. Real talk, I truly rather not just say nothing. That's just how I feel these days. I'd rather just not say nothing. Honestly, I'd rather be like, you know what? I'd rather not just say it, bro. I don't want to owe you an explanation. I don't feel like I owe you this, that, and the third. But that's just me. I don't feel like Tusk because once you sit there, y'all have a conversation, and he do it again, then it was a waste of a conversation. Certain things you do, that's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are as a man, or whoever you are. That's who you are. And LeBron moving like that just let you know how arrogant he is. And that's like I said, he's supposed to be. And how, on a pedestal he is. Shannon gonna probably try to defend him and all this. And Kendrick Perkins advocated for him out here buffooning and tap dancing for LeBron. This is why you can't compromise your integrity and morality, even to get a spot like this to pander for anybody. Cause one thing I noticed, you'll brag about your bitch, you'll brag about how good your homeboy is, how solid he is, and these ninjas will embarrass you every time. So I don't even speak on people. I don't even speak on people. These people is embarrassing. You hear this whole thing where, you should keep your woman off the internet or keep your significant one off the internet. I agree. People are embarrassing, dude. I didn't see ninjas women and I didn't see ninjas do their girl in the dirtiest way and expect they ain't gonna get it back in blood somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get it back in blood. But I feel what Perk's saying, but when you out here sticking your neck out and lying and calling a nigga the GOAT, you know he ain't the GOAT, and you advocating like going out your way to advocate for a guy that you don't believe what you're saying just to be on TV and TV ratings, this is what you get. It's like holding up for 304 and telling everybody shit good women. Bullshit. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. Thumbs up the video. Oh, shit, Stephen A looking. Let me be quiet. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Check out the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. Check out the Patreon. I know y'all like that, man. Shout out to everybody that joined it, man. I got to start promoting it and growing it. I will get on it. Appreciate y'all. Peace.